Okay, hello friends. I missed you. Um, it's been really nice though. I just gotta say, I love the ability to just unplug and go and enjoy my girls' camp and then take a spontaneous little getaway trip with my hubby when I get back after we haven't seen each other much for 2 weeks. It's such a blessing. So thanks for being awesome. And a lot of you cover things while I'm away and take care of each other. And it's such a beautiful thing. I'm so grateful. So anyways, this is our accountability Zoom. Tara, have you been on one of these before? Or is this your first time?
I was on one last week.
Awesome. Okay. Did you guys get to meet Tara? Do we need to know anything about Tara? I feel like I would love to. Did you do a little intro at all?
We did not. Tara, are you comfortable telling us a little about yourself?
Sure. I guess that's the only way we're gonna know each other. I have a child. I have a 13-year-old daughter.
Awesome.
She keeps me running, so and then I have two pit bulls who also keep me running.
They tend to do that.
Yes. Other than that, I work a part-time job aside from this, and I've been doing a lot of gardening. It's just something new that I started this year, something I'm learning with my best friend, so it's a learning curve.
Gardening?
Huh?
Gardening, that's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. How fun. How fun to get to know you.
Yes.
We are excited you're here. And
Ask-
make it your sponsor?
Yes. Ask for gardening advice because everybody likes to give advice and that will get good engagement on your feed.
100% agree. People love to give their opinions. That's so true. Okay, fantastic. Well, we've got some good stuff to cover tonight. So let's start with good news. What's new? What's good? What are you excited about? Put it in the chat. If you have some exciting Plexus news, then unmute yourself and shout it out. We'd love to hear that.
I'll share. I've had one person rejoin and 2 new people join me in the last couple of days. So that's super fun.
So fun. Who else?
I delivered my free reset to the gal on my team that won, and she was very, very excited. And I will say she is extremely motivated, and I think we'll probably see her going places.
Oh, that's exciting.
Megan?
By the way, I thought you were supposed to be AWOL, so.
Oh, no, I was AWOL Sunday afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Then I tried to do my tracker and my cartridge, my ink cartridge was empty. So I'm AWOL from sending my tracker. I just actually found a blank one though, so I'm going to send it afterwards.
Love it. Okay. Well, we're glad you're not AWOL person. That's good. We love it. Nancy is working on breaking into the Mexican market, and she is going to take advantage of our fabulous new Mexican liaisons that are there to help us. So I'm so proud of her for that. And that, wow, the opportunity there. Love that. Way to go, Nancy. That's awesome. Okay, can I ask someone, Amber, or no, you're in your car. Who is where they can take roll for me? Anyone? Denise, can you take roll for me? I see you there. Thank you, friend. Okay, just shoot me a list after of everyone who is on. I want to start like making this really, remember how we used to be like super accountable with our attendance and our tracker. And yeah, that's important. We need to get back to that. So game on, right? We got our new system. We're running. Everyone's all in. We're leading with the business. We're going and we're going to be accountable. So that's going to be awesome. And I know sometimes, like, especially it's summer, like a lot of us are traveling, doing things. So sometimes we just can't get on, and that's okay. Just make sure you excuse yourself ahead of time. And that's why I record it. I'll send it to those who are excused. But also I'm going to be, updating that chat and removing people that aren't participating. And then let's invite some new people in too. I think we've got some potential there. So anyways, Good news. Anyone else want to share? I'm just proud of myself, I'm going to say, because I have been shooting out business reach outs during my travels whenever I've had service here and there. And so that feels really good. I got to admit, like I have not always done that. And it always feels so good to come back to that and just be consistent with it. Because I really do think, why not offer the best of everything we have, and then we can trickle down from there. It really is the way to go, you guys. So Tara finally gets to meet Megan tomorrow. How fun. In the flesh. Oh, she's even better in person, believe it or not. That's good. That's so exciting. Love it. Oh, Donna's here also. Welcome, Donna. I didn't get to welcome you last week. So if you were on, I'm just so excited that you're here too. So yay. Okay, let's jump into it. So I hear we got a sale. How cool is that? The Liberty sale, 1776. That is the cutest thing ever, right? So that's always fun. And I hear we have a fantastic detoxing challenge in the works. So hopefully you're all aware of it, but if you're not, you need to be. So I'm just going to hand it over to Stacy. Stacy and Megan have kind of taken the reins with that. Thank you, ladies. So incredible. You're amazing. And so, Stacy, what do we need to know about that?
Okay, so a couple of things. Whitney had just mentioned the Liberty sale, so I want to make sure you all understand a couple of things. That is already an automatic sale, so that price is already coming off, which means for new people coming in, you have a $10 off coupon that you can stack with it. Did you all understand that part? So instead of $17.76 off, it's $27.76 off if they get that refresh and refurbish. I don't know what the thing is called, something like that. The other thing is, if you've been with us long enough, or you have people who haven't ordered in the last 3 months, they got an email for a $20 off code. That can also be stacked. That's $37.76 off of that one combo. So some really incredible reasons to reach out to people when you're just talking products, but we're going to talk about business reach outs in a little bit. So I did want to mention that is stackable. As far as our 30-day detox challenge, it is in the challenge group for Wellness Warriors. So if you are not in that group, you want to get into that group. If you need some help with that, if you can't find it, then check with the person who has invited you here, and they'll be able to send you an invite. It is going to start on July 8th. So we're going to get through, for those of us in the US, we'll get through our holiday weekend, and we're going to go ahead and start that then on Monday. And it is a 30-day, so 30-day with the kind of stuff we're doing before and the follow-up on that last day. It actually is only going to go through August 4th, just so you know. So the person that helped us create it called it a 30-day. It's really only a 28-day. I'm trying to get past that whole thing, but there's that, just so you know, that it will end on August 4th. But it's going to be incredible. There are flip books with recipes and detox suggestions and just lots of great information in there. So I will tell you, even if we're not friends on Facebook, my Facebook name is Stacy McGraw Porritt. I did a post about how I've been using the product. So if you've been using Restore and you've had any results, go do a post like I did. I've had multiple people who have now decided to join our challenge or sign up, rejoin, sign up new because of that one post that I did. So sometimes it can just take one thing. So don't get discouraged. Just keep trying different things. Are there any questions about that detox challenge? We're featuring 3 combos. Now, that doesn't mean that people can't join if they don't have one of those 3 combos. However, the people who are going to be eligible for prizes, and we'll make sure people know this, are going to be those that have purchased 100 PV or more before we do that prize drawing. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that. We are doing it within a challenge group that already has 1,000 people in it to try to make sure that they are getting involved. So if you are in there and have some people that have been in there for a while, tag them on one of the posts. Go to where it says members, look up your friends, write a list. I've already done this. I wrote a list of all the people that maybe have been in there for 3 years with me, and I've tagged them all, and I asked them if they were interested in joining. So that's another thing that you can do. There is a graphic in there that shows the 3 combos that we're featuring: triplex, triplex and trim, and then the detox support system. Those are the 3 that will be featured, and those are kind of those 3 detoxing type things. So there's that part. Any questions about that at all?
So
Veronica?
the specific combos that you're featuring in this particular challenge, correct?
Yes, and
Different-
there's a graphic on a separate post, and then I've also put it in a few of the comments also.
So there should be a combo without ease, correct?
I'm sorry, I can't, hold on, let me turn my volume up.
Your volume is weird, Veronica. I think it's,
Okay,
Is mine too high?
if your speaker covered somehow, maybe.
No,
Yeah, yes, there's a combo without, there's 2 combos without ease there.
but perfect.
yeah. Triplex and the triplex and trim do not have ease.
Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions about that? Going once, going twice, sold.
Fantastic. Okay, thanks again, Stacy and Megan, for running that challenge. It starts July 8th. There's still plenty of time to get people to join. And if you're anything like me and you wait until the last minute to invite people, don't. But if you do, guess what? Even if the challenge starts tomorrow, you can still invite people and get them to join the challenge and get the info as they're waiting for their combo to arrive. So, I mean, is that okay, Stacy? You might not like that role, but
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, again, anybody can join the challenge. They just aren't going to be eligible for prizes unless they have that 100 PV ordered. That's just
Yeah.
kind of
love it.
piece of it.
Okay, great. Yeah, the more the merrier. So invite. That is super fantastic. Okay, now I have actually asked Stacy to share something exciting with you. So, but first I want to know who here at this point, I hope everyone in this group has participated in the strategy session that I shared after convention, either in person at convention or watch the replay. Is that everyone? By show of hands, does everyone know what I'm talking about? Okay, Tara, I'm sorry, this may go way over your head, but I think everyone else here knows what I'm talking about. So Megan, maybe if you can introduce her to that, then I'm telling you, Tara, if you're willing to share Plexus, there's no better way to share it than that. So I would check that out, okay? So everyone's aware of that. And so I wanted to, Stacy, God bless her, Stacy. Stacy decided she's finally ready to just run with it, start leading with the business, and perfect timing, right? Perfect timing. Everything just aligned. It's so perfect. And she has been having awesome success with this already. So I wanted her to share that with you so you hear it straight from someone else's mouth other than mine. Holy cow, this works. Okay. So Stacy, what do you think?
Okay, so Whitney was really kind because she could have said, Stacy finally listened to me or was finally willing to listen to me, because that's really what happened. You guys, I'm 8.5 years into this. I recruited like crazy. Recruiting has never been an issue for me until recently because I got in my head. And so the bottom line is, first of all, stay out of your head, right? This is not about you. It's about other people. And then the other piece of it is I finally reached out to Whitney and I said, okay, I'm waving the white flag. I will listen to everything you tell me to do, because it's either I'm going to do that or my business is done. When my points, if I'm being honest, have been for the last few months. And so I needed to do something different. And quite frankly, I haven't been doing much lately. So A, I'm back here, which I'm excited to be back here. B, I have been hopping on, if you're able to hop on the calls that are Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. my time. I'm in Eastern. Those have been super helpful. It's really just a time where I'm committing to work. And then there are people, if we have a question, we can talk about that. So 2 things that I would highly recommend. But the bottom line is, Whitney said to me, seriously? Okay, let's do this. I don't think she believed I had finally asked for help, because I'm pretty independent, but I also needed to put my tail between my legs and say I needed help. And so I did that. And she said, I really believe that the difference maker is going to be if you lead with the business. I've always been comfortable talking about the products. The business scares me. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know why. However, I've been leading with the business. You guys, this is the perfect time to do that. I had to come up with a message that felt very genuine and very authentic. And so that took me a bit, but I've really come to that place where a voice message is what I'm sending to people. And it really has the message of, listen, like, I have been hearing from and working with a lot of women lately who need another stream of income. Like, it's just where we are, right? In the season of life. And so if that is anything that you and your family could benefit from, then I would love the opportunity to just have a virtual coffee date with you. So inviting people to a virtual coffee date and asking them if they would be willing to do that has been huge. I've had multiple virtual coffee dates where I get face to face with people, and I get to share the opportunity that we have and what that can look like. And you guys, if there is ever a month to do that, it is right now. It is July. The fact that, do you understand that anybody, it doesn't have to just be somebody who joins you this month who decides to start sharing. Anyone who upgrades to brand ambassador this month, they get double business building bonuses. Can I tell you what that means? That means this. I had someone start on June 30th. She bought the triplex and trim combo. I just sold my second triplex and trim combo today, right? That's 180 PV. We get 20% of that. So multiply that, right? 180, $36 that I'm getting. That's incredible compared to what we've always gotten on our welcome packs. However, someone who is brand new gets to double that. Do you know what that is? 36 times 2? It's $72. Someone for sharing and getting a friend to join the triplex or to join our 30-day detox challenge and buy the triplex and trim combo, which I'm telling you is the best one for people to have. It's incredible. It's the triplex, it's restore, and it's balance. It's $72 just for the BBB. That's not the points. That's not the rank up bonuses and the double bonuses if they're fast starting. This is the time to be talking to people about the incredible income potential that we have. 100%. Like, if you don't do it this month, I truly believe you'll maybe never do it, because this is the month that you have to like throw all of that scarcity, all of that fear, all of that whatever out, and just say to people, if you are in a position where you and your family need extra income, this month is mind-boggling and we need to sit down and talk about it. I want to help you to do that. So that has, since I've started consistently reaching out, I have, Whitney said 3, I've been doing 5 because I'm like, I've got a lot of ground to make up, right? So 5 a day, Monday through Friday. And I have had, like I said, 3 people join. I hadn't had anyone join for a while, you guys, because I just hadn't been doing anything. And action cures everything. Action creates momentum. And so if you are here, you're here because you want to impact lives. You want to grow your business. You want to help other people grow their business. You want to help put money in people's pockets also. And so if that's what you want to do, then this month is the month that you need to start reaching out to people, and you need to reach out about the business, because in that simplified board that you should all have, the simplified, I don't know what you called it, but the board that Whitney gave us, simplified something. What I love about it is that when people come back and say, gosh, no, thank you. I appreciate you think nobody's come back and said, you're stupid. Why did you reach out to me? Right. Which is the fear that we give ourselves. Like, they're going to tell me I'm dumb and I'm slimy and all of those things. Nope. Nobody's done that. They've all come back and said, not all, but people who've responded have said, thank you so much. I really appreciate you thinking about me. It's not something that I want to check out at this time. There's that follow-up message then that says, thank you so much for getting back with me. I pay for referrals. So if you know anyone who is looking for extra income, let me know. I'd love to reach out to them. And it also says, we have incredible gut health products. Are there any health goals that I could help you with? So you start with the business and you're still coming around to the products. So even if the business is not appealing, the products piece might be, and that follow-up is in there as well. The other thing I'm going to tell you really quick, and then I'll be quiet because I can talk the whole time and I'm so sorry, but I'm leading with a voice message from my heart to them. I want to help you. If you need help financially, I do have a solution. Let's sit down and talk about it.
Love.
That's a voice message, right? People, their little, of course I look and their little profile picture moves down. I don't know whether they've listened to it or just started and stopped or what. And I don't know if they got to the end of it. So you start thinking all of these things. Don't. Just follow up in 24 to 48 hours. And when I follow up, I'm following up with a typed up message. The typed up message just says something like, and in my voice message, I actually say, I'm nervous to reach out to you, right? First of all, people who in the world would think that I would be nervous if they know me, but it's true. Like, this is something I'm nervous to do. So I tell them I'm truthful. And then I follow up and just say, I was really nervous to reach out to you. I hope you've had a chance to listen. I'll find it and I'll post it in here just so I stop talking. But that has allowed people to come back and say, oh my gosh, I meant to respond, blah, blah, blah. And I actually had somebody who I've got a in-person thing scheduled with her in the middle of this month when she comes back to Michigan from Florida. So following up is super important also. I don't know if that's what you were looking for, but there you go.
So good, Stacy. So good. I mean, you guys, there's just so much there. I hope what you heard is, Stacy, I adore you. I'm grateful that you're like so honest about where you're at and that you were willing to, just completely go all in and do things that were uncomfortable. And now, do you hear the energy and excitement in her voice? Like, that is attractive to people, and it's just going to create more and more momentum. And so, but I do want to say 2 things actually. So first of all, Stacy has, that's a strength of hers, is getting face to face with people. And I love how she took what I offered in that board and she made it her own. She took that message, which that message is working really well for all the people I know that are just straight using the message as is. Don't feel like you have to change that just because Stacy did. Stacy took it and added a special spin to it that made her love it and made her feel like it was coming from her heart. And that's beautiful if you want to do that. But if that makes you cringe or shake in your boots to think, I don't want to get on a virtual coffee date with someone. That terrifies me. What would I say? You don't have to. You can do it exactly like the board is, or you can, if you love this idea and you're like, actually, I feel like that would make me, I'd be totally comfortable with that, then use it. So, but don't feel like you have to get the results that she's having. Okay. I'm using the message basically as it's written, but I'm also usually doing it in a voice message, and I'm getting a great response to that too. So here, moment of truth, you guys, we have 1 minute left. You're lucky we ran out of time, because we're going to have a moment of truth here. I want you to be honest with this group right now. I was going to call you out one person at a time and let you report, but I want
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Stacy saved you. Put in the chat, how many business reach outs have you done in the past week? How many business reach outs have you done? Because we all committed to that, didn't we? I know, I saw you guys when we were on the Zoom. I saw raise of hands there. Okay, here's what I want to know. I see a 1, I see a 0, I see a 3, I see a 4. Convention was how long ago? How long ago did you get this training and this board? It's been like 2 weeks, right? Give or take a little bit. Okay, so if you are a 0 or you are a 1, or even if you've only sent 3 business reach outs in the past 2 weeks, now that you have this system and you're like, I'm all in with this, I want you to be honest with yourself and be honest with me. Why not? Why are you not running with this? I would like to know, is there something, is there a fear that's holding you back? Is there a step that's missing that you're like, well, I just don't know what to do if this. Is anyone willing to be open about that? If you're in that situation, I'm seeing some 9s here too. Amber, I am so proud of you. I'm seeing a 10 from Megan. It can be just as hard for a Jewel to start with the business as
Can I
it is.
respond to Nancy? Because Nancy said who to ask that I haven't bugged. And so here's the thing, you guys. Again, 8.5 years into this, right? And Whitney said to me, the very first job she gave me was to make a list of 100. And I laughed. I'm like, there is no way that I have 100 people that in 8.5 years I haven't talked with. Can I just show you? And Nancy, I'm not saying you're lying, so just know I'm not calling you out. However, I had to do this for myself too. I have a list that is like pages long. It's 3 or 4 pages long. It's 120 names, and I only started in the D's. I only made it A, B, C, and a little bit into the D's of my Facebook friends, of people who either have stopped taking the products that I'm going to follow back up with, I've never talked with, and they're new friends that don't do Plexus, or we've had conversations before and I need to follow up with them. I have 125 people, and I've only gone A, B, C, and a little bit into D. So I'm going to I'm not calling you out. I'm just challenging a little bit that you have a lot of people that you have not chatted with, more than likely, or don't think of it as bugging. Go back and follow up with those people who have either never responded and you just decided they don't want to hear anymore, or that you just need to circle back around to because a month ago it might not have been the thing and now they're like desperately seeking another source of income.
Yep, 100%. And
Okay.
Nancy, like, even if they are people that you've reached out to, was it a business reach out? Probably not, because I think that this is the first time you've started with that. So we can talk about that. We're out of time. I don't want to take up everyone else's time here.
That's
But-
okay. I want to just say something like that language about people that I bugged, like
Yeah.
that conveys like how your perception of what you're doing. And I think if you can change your perception around that, who have I not offered this to? Or who have I offered this to and they weren't ready? Or did I offer them products and they need income? I've got people on my team who need community, who need a sense of purpose. We're not telling the whole story if we only offer products. We're not offering them everything that's on the table if we only offer products. So if you can shift your perception to bugging them, which feels so negative, and I wouldn't want to reach out to them either. To, I have something that can benefit people and I want to offer it to them. I think it will feel easier. And then also a lot of ghosting. Ghosting is just completely normal human behavior. And people are busy and they look at the message and they mean to reply and then they forget and it's not their priority yet. So it's our job to circle back and say, hey, I know life gets super busy and I didn't follow up with you if you didn't follow up, because I was super guilty of that too. But I just wanted to touch base and, and offer you this. That's my 2 cents. Sorry, I know we gotta go.
So good. So good, Megan. I mean, there's so much truth there. And Nancy, I hope you take that to heart. And there is untapped potential that you haven't even like scratched the surface there. So believe that and believe that you have a gift to offer. And can I just say, Kate, I don't see a number for you in the chat. Veronica, I don't see a number from you in the chat. Kate did? Oh, Kate, I see it. I'm sorry. I see it. There's a 1 there. Okay. All right.
I want to add one more thing, and I know we're over, but you guys led with the products for years, and all I got were product takers that were only going to take those products for a month, unless whatever. So truly, it's what made me decide that I needed to switch that whole mindset around and lead with the business, because that's truly, at this point, I want to change lives through the business opportunity and the community that we have, even more than the products are going to do that naturally. I have no doubt with that, but they're going to stay longer if they're here for the income than just products that they may or may not feel are working in 1 month.
Amen to that. It's so huge, you guys. Okay, you heard it. This was such a good call. Challenge yourself. Why am I not taking advantage of this? I've seen what Whitney's created, right? I hear what it's doing for Stacy now. Like, let's look at the people who are utilizing this, you guys. It's working. Trust the process. Stop holding yourself back and making excuses and just do it. Okay. So we'll follow up next week. Can't wait to hear how many business reach outs you've done by next week, Kate, and all of you. I'm calling you out. All right. And I do it out of love because I
Why are you picking on me?
because I love you and I know what you have the potential to create for yourself. And I am not going to allow you to settle for less.
Well, I actually somebody messaged me on this call and she is struggling. She's a customer and she's struggling with her kids moving out and she doesn't have a job. She just found out that she has she applied for unemployment and they denied her and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to be sending her a reach out.
There you go. She's
Yeah.
telling you she needs this. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are awesome. Go bless more lives. All right. Good to see you on here too, Angie. I'll send you the replay because I know you missed a lot of good stuff. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you, Stacy. That was great.